Improve your ping and reduce lag with Haste. Start your free trial today. What's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here. In today's game, we're playing some Kayle in the top lane, rocking the new skin, Pentakill Kayle. I'm really quite surprised actually that Riot decided to add in Kayle to the Pentakill team, but alright, I guess the band I should say, but you know, it's a pretty cool skin as you can see here. I'm gonna go ahead and check out the taunts here. I'm pretty sure they're the same as standard Kayle, but they may be different. Yeah, I think these are the same. I might be wrong, because I don't play Kayle a hell of a whole lot when I'm not rocking the skin, but yeah, these are all pretty standard. But what I do know is that the recall is unique. I have no words for this. This is just too cool. Yeah, that one really speaks for itself. I love that. Alright, let's go back to base here. Or, well, we went recalled, so we're already back where we already were, I guess. But anyways, getting the Doran's Ring here to start the potions and also the Warding Trinket. In today's lane, we are against what appears to be a Darius top. I'm just going to reorganize the teams real quick here. And I think in this matchup against Darius, it's a pretty good matchup for Kayle, in all seriousness. There's a lot of ways in which it works out really nicely. Darius, of course, is the champion who wants to execute you with his ultimate, or I guess his other abilities, but primarily his ultimate. And if you use your ultimate accordingly, your intervention, you should have a pretty easy time evading death. But to add on to this, Darius really struggles in matchups where he's against a ranged opponent who can beat him down from a distance. Darius wants to get right in the face of his opponent and just overpower them, but if you can keep the distance, you can whittle him down, and once he's whittled down enough, he won't be able to overpower you anymore. So that's kind of how this matchup goes, provided we play it right, but if we don't, we'll see how things go. Now, most Dariuses take their Q level 1, so I'm just going to stand outside range of that, but still in range to hit my auto attacks on him with my E. This gets a nice poke down. And our E is going to expire here for a moment, but I'll do my best to still get what last hits we can get. And yeah, I'm going to miss that one. Unfortunately, my E just was not available in the nick of time. But I should get the rest of them here. And beat on Darius a little bit, and again, just think about that Q range, and he used it without being able to reach me, so that works. Alright, he's expired again, so being careful. We're against an orange jungle in today's game, and I haven't really seen many orange jungles, because he's, you know, a new champion, so it's kind of implied, but even then, even though we've been playing the PB a decent amount, trying to learn that champion, I do think that his jungle game shouldn't be too intimidating. What's really going to be intimidating is him showing up when I'm already fighting Darius, but if I'm not fighting Darius, I should be able to evade the Ornn pretty easily. So it's all about knowing where the Ornn is when he's ganking, and what I'm doing with Darius in that same moment. Alright, and evading the Q still. You can see, we haven't taken 8 damage from this Darius, we're just beating him down from a distance. I feel really bad for the guy. This matchup really sucks for Darius. But if we just keep pushing it like this, we can show how much potential we really got. Alright, Siege Minions getting nice and low, let's make sure not to miss that. Awesome. Getting our W next. One thing I want to mention that I think is a huge tip I can give when playing as Kayle is I have rebinded the two buttons on my mouse to each my W and my ultimate. Why this is effective is because instead of having to hover my mouse above my character, my Kayle, and pressing W to heal myself or use my ultimate, and dang it, took first damage from Darius. But yeah, instead of having to hover my mouse above myself to use my utility abilities on myself, I can just press the unique button that I've selected to do that already on its own. For some mouses, depending upon what your mouse is like, you might have to hold down that button and then press the key. In my case, it's just pressing the button on my mouse, and I instantly will heal myself. And I'll show you guys an example of that when I actually need the heal. I don't want to waste the mana just yet. And it looks like we're already doubling the Darius' CS. I like that quite a lot. And I had a feeling this guy was around. I had my sixth sense telling me. Now with that, he's sticking around. I cannot approach Darius. Darius will just walk at me, tug me in, something like that. But now that Ornn's backing off a little bit, I can go back to the Kayle ways. And it looks like Ornn's fighting up the Vi in the river there. Or not quite the river, but the entrance to the jungle, more like. Hopefully Vi can get out safely, but she is rather low, and Annie's not really there to help out, so I don't know what's going to happen there. Looks like Fizz will pick up the kill on the Vi. And I saw a ping of missing top lane from one of my teammates, but Darius is sitting right here in front of me, so I don't know what that was all about, but either way, though. One thing I also want to mention in today's game with the Kayle is I am rocking 20% CDR scaling runes, and this is a really... It's not something I normally do. I do this on Zac, I do this on a select other few champions, but it's very rare that I do that. Now, random side note, see my cursor's all over here? Mouse button. Boom. Instantly healing yourself. That's why that's really effective, because I don't have to worry about where my cursor is. I just press the button, and it does the rest for me. You can see, though, we are getting kind of low on mana, and that's kind of the difficulty with playing as Kayle, is you do run out of mana. And Darius has pushed this on in. I'm pretty okay with that. I'm just going to hold the wave here. Might have to tank it up a little bit, but this way at least it's not her tower. Sets up the freeze much better for me. And actually, Vi wants to gank. I mean, we could go for it. I'm not against the idea, but I'm really all mana, so I don't know if we can really do much. All I have mana for is 2 spells, maybe. If Vi hits this, though. She did hit it. I'm just not in range. Yeah, that's the difficulty with Kayle. I could have speed buffed myself, but then I wouldn't have had mana to slow the Darius. So either way, it's just, unfortunately, not a gank that can work. That's part of the problem with Kayle. She's really good in situations to kite and evade her opponents, but she's not really that good at pursuing opponents. You kind of need them to make the mistake of getting too close to you in the first place. So you will notice very, very passive lanes. And that kind of segues back into what I was saying about the scaling runes, is that I am playing somewhat aggressive against this Darius, but at the same time also playing pretty passively. And that's just kind of Kayle in a nutshell, is playing somewhat passively but still being putting pressure on your opponent in lane. And running the scaling runes really works well with that playstyle. Because if you run a lot of, flat stuff, you might have some problems. And this guy's not level 6 yet, so I'm just beating on him. So yeah, if you're going to play a passive lane phase, you may as well run scaling runes rather than running other stuff. Now, mana on my ultimate is not a thing, so I'm just going to walk on in here and get the kill. Works awesome. Nice job. Yeah, the thing with that situation is that no matter what Darius tried to do, I was just waiting to see who he would go after, either me or the Vi, because we knew Vi was going to tank tower, right? So if Vi tanks tower and Darius focuses her down, I ult her. If Darius disregards the Vi and goes after me because I'm low with his flash or something like that, I ult myself. So it's just a matter of being patient in that situation and waiting for the right initiative. And there's a TP. I'll go ahead and back off here. Use my mouse button once again just to speed myself up. So yeah, 52 CS. We're doing pretty well in this lane. It is kind of slow paced and stuff, but hopefully the music is helping. And that's actually the next thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. You'll notice in today's video, actually, I should just be quiet. Gotta appreciate this. Oh god, that is just so awesome. But yeah, that's the next thing I wanted to bring up to you guys after we get our items here. Working towards the Nash's Tooth Rush, which I feel like you should be expecting this with Kayle. Kayle with Nash's Tooth is just like, it's perfect. It's the perfect item for her. So yeah, no face cam in today's video, but instead we have some music. And I'm doing this a little bit as an experiment, almost, because we are rocking the Pentakill skin, so I feel like it's an appropriate time to experiment with this. But it's something I think I might want to try in future videos that aren't Pentakill related. And what I mean by this is I want to try videos where, you know, I'm not a huge fan of using the face cam, to be honest. I tried it for a solid almost a year, because I know a lot of people were wanting that, and there was a lot of feedback saying they wanted that. But upon using the face cam for over a year, or not over a year, close to a year now, I've kind of decided that it doesn't really suit my style. It really doesn't. Because the point of a face cam is so that you can kind of feel more connected with the content creator, with their, you know, positive emotions, negative emotions, things like that, see their reactions, their facial expressions, stuff like that. And, I mean, I've mentioned it briefly in the past, but for me, facial expressions are not natural. Like, I make facial expressions because it's the appropriate face to make for the situation, not because I'm actually feeling the way the facial expression expresses, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to dive this Darius because I'm so healthy and he's low and this is free. Come on, one more hit, please. Am I not fast enough? Seriously? Wow, he's really fast. It's probably because I don't have boots yet and he does, but that's okay. I think we both flashed out of that situation. And actually, Darius has come back. What the hell? He's slowed. I'm not going to get him, am I? Please. Oh, I almost got my Q off on him. That would have gotten him. I got baited pretty hard there. They baited me so hard. Alright, we're going to go back, though. Gonna get ourselves boots so that doesn't happen again. We really did that move speed there, and we just did not have it. It's unfortunate. But yeah, it was just kind of... Oh, double kill. Jeez, I'm getting so distracted while trying to talk about this topic. Oh, is Darius gonna get a dunk in? No. Alright, the Darius snowball maybe has begun. It's okay, though. We're still, like, double his farm. Almost. So we're doing okay. Alright, now that we're just walked back to lane, no TP, no distractions, let's get into it. So, I don't really like using the face cam, because for me, when I'm playing League, I'm pretty much a blank face most of the time, because I'm just kind of in the zone, playing League, focusing, not letting things tilt me in one way or the other, and that's just kind of how it is I go about playing League. Some players may be more emotional in, like, good and bad ways. I'm not really like that. So in previous videos where I was using a face cam and I was acting super duper happy, or I was acting kind of disappointed, I was kind of trying to replicate what I feel like normal human beings would actually behave like under those circumstances and what their facial expressions would look like. But for me, it's entirely acting. And I don't really want to be acting in these videos. Like, I don't know, acting's kind of an interesting topic to me, but I just want to chill play League, right? I don't have to be thinking about that while I'm playing League and chilling, right? That's just not what I'm about. And I don't think that's what my channel's about. And there's already plenty of content creators out there who do over-the-top facial expressions and freak out over pentakills or whatever, and I just don't think that's me. I think who I am instead is a chill commentator who's just going to chill and play some League with you guys. And I physically, actually literally mean that. Like, I'm playing with a bunch of people from my Discord right now, so if you guys like playing League of Legends, specifically if you have a PB account. PB accounts are normally where I play because that's where the new content is, and new content gets more views. And let's go ahead and gank up this Darius because Vi's coming in with the ultimate. This is a great setup. This should be a free kill. Yeah, there's Darius, just way too much crowd control on him. There's nothing he can do with that one. Nice job. Let's upgrade that E once more. You want to max that E because you're just auto-win so much the damage is going to proc so frequently. Full AP Kayle, Q could work, but it's just not nearly as good as E. You're much better as an on-hit Kayle top. So yeah, all this is to say, like, I can bring the facecam back. This isn't written in stone. This isn't something that's permanent. But it's something I think I would like to try and see how you guys react, and I would like to hear you guys' feedback on all of it. And I think it's something that would make me more comfortable doing videos. Because at the end of the day, like when I'm doing face cams, like, I'm not just crawling out of bed then instantly hopping from my computer. Like, you know, I'm showering, I'm fixing my hair so I don't look like a caveman. I'm doing all these things to... Alright, Fizz, what are you going to do here? I mean, I know he's probably got ult, but... Okay, Darius is here. That's my cue to leave. Darius, please. Is he fast enough? I don't think he is. Alright, now this Q's down. I don't care if he tugs me in. Because we got backup. Oh, the Fizz gets completely one-shot. Ooh. I ulted right in the right time there, but Darius died midair, so works for me. Nice job, Andy. Come up to clean that one up. Great roam. So what I've kind of done to kind of, I guess, replicate, or not replicate, but kind of replace the facecam's entertainment value, if that makes any sense at all to you guys. I feel like it maybe does, but I'm not sure. And actually, first tower gold, I'm all for that. Let's do it up. Boom. Nice. Let's go back. I've added music. And I feel like, again, I'm playing Pentakill Kayle. We have this awesome recall. I feel like it's an appropriate time to try in this music. And if I was to break down really what the background music really is for this one that I'm trying out, guys, it's music that I looked at from this website called mood.gg. And what it does is it picks a champ, or you select a champion you want the mood to replicate. And let's get an extra recurve bow towards our Guinsoo's Rage Blade. That'll be good to have. And also a control ward. And hold on, shenanigans happening bot lane. Looks like my team's winning, don't need my help. But I could TP in if the situation calls for it. It's just so far looking like they wouldn't benefit from me being there just yet. Oh. Oh yeah, they totally do benefit from me being there. The Ornn is going to go down, that's good. Fizz is coming in for the cleanup, and he might find it. But I'm going to try and make sure he doesn't. There we go, there's that. And I'm just going to walk in the face of Jhin, make sure he can't hit my teammates. And I can just run at this guy, because I'm pretty quick. Come on, Jhin. Let's go. Let's do this. Please. Oh, here he comes. And the tower shots might get me here, but I'm not going to let it. Hey. Just Kayle things. Gotta love it. And we outie. And this will be another tower for us. Nice. So yeah, what the music is, guys, is just songs that I found on this mood.gg website where the song is kind of in theme, in sync with the theme with Kayle, right? So I've got some metal music, because, like, we're rocking Pentakill Kayle, so it's appropriate, but I also have some other music that are just other pieces of music. They just kind of suit, I guess, the theme of Kayle. And I think with other champions, I could do this as well. Like, you know, I'm going to do a Hecarim video soon with that new Lancer skin, so maybe I'll get some songs in there that kind of fit the theme of Hecarim. I could do this with basically any champion in the game, right? And I think that's what's really cool about this, is it's just instrumentals in the background from music that is suitable to the theme of the champion I'm playing as. Let's sell the refillable here. Didn't I just buy the refillable? No, I've had that for a decent amount of time. We'll get an extra blasting one as well, and I'll just run top. Why am I not running top anymore? I think I was trying to target a champ, minion or something when I didn't need to. Oh, and is Vi gonna kill the Darius solo? It looks like it just might happen. The goat come back in. But see, it's in moments like this that I think the music's really great. Because there's literally nothing happening on the map right now for me to look at and for you guys to spectate League of Legends wise. So you just get to hear my voice, and sometimes my voice it's entertaining enough for some of you, but for some of you, you require a little bit more. I understand what that's like. I can't just listen to a commentator talk for 30 minutes and be bored. Sometimes I want some music in between the action, and that's where the music, I think, is so wonderful. And I think that's a style that no one's really doing just yet, right? It's a unique style of just focusing on the commentary, but also just having some background audio. It's kind of like a stream in that way, right? But instead of the stream just being random music, it's all music that's in theme with whatever the video is about. So yeah, all this really comes to, I'm going to kind of wrap up the subject now and stop rambling about it, is give me your feedback on what you guys think of all this. I'm happy to hear what you guys think, but of course, keep in mind, none of this is written in stone, so don't be too harsh. And is Darius going to die here? We got him. Cost us our flash, but I'd rather flash like that and catch him off guard, rather than speeding up and then giving him the opportunity to turn. Then again, in hindsight, it might have been better to do that differently. Let's get the control ward in there, because that's a really good spot and no one ever suspects it. And see if anybody walks this way, because I know they were just mid lane. Where are you guys at? Where are you at, homies? Oh, hi, Fizz. I'll slow him and dip on out, because he's a semi-fed assassin. Don't really want to be dipping in with that action. And hi, Jin. You gonna come this way still? No, you're not gonna come this way. As Kayle, I like to flank, because chasing them down the lane doesn't seem to work very well, seeing as you don't have that much mobility. You have your speed buff, that's about it. But if you flank, like this, I can use my ultimate on myself. Or... Never mind, can't ult myself for your CC'd. That was awk. Oh, my team's going in, though. They're getting the kill on Jin so far. Gonna have to kite back to Darius, though. The Darius spins are coming in, but... Oh, the Vi will clean up the Soraka, though. Nice job. The Ezreal coming in. Everyone's getting stunned up. The Ornn is getting his ult in there. It's doing some work, but everyone's dead already. It's too late. The Vi triple kill coming in. The Vi is going for the dive. She's going to find it, and there is going to be the ace for my team. Meanwhile, I just kind of died and did nothing. Classic. Yeah, I think I'll just buy this towards my Rage Blade. I want to get the Rage Blade ASAP. I think once you have the Rage Blade and the Nashers as Kayle, that's like your power spike. She's very, very good with those two items when everyone else has around two items. But past that, she does kind of fall off compared to other champions who get bigger, more effective items. But yeah, Nash's Rage Blade's huge. So I think next time when I go for a flank like that, the two things I would do differently are, number one, I would ping my team, letting them know that I'm going in, because I don't think my team was really aware of me doing that suicidal flank. And the suicidal flank idea is actually a lot more effective than it appeared to be in that situation. But that was the first problem with it, of course. My team just didn't know I was there, at least from what we can see. But the second issue was that I just didn't ult myself. I could have ulted myself preemptively, expecting the CC to come my way. But at the same time, I was really hoping to get some auto attacks in first before having to instantly ult myself. I didn't really get a chance to do anything. It's okay, though. I'm sitting bot lane for the time being because now I can get my Rage Blade, so I'm going to go back and get that really soon. But I also have Teleport available, so I think I just want to clear this out, get my Rage Blade, TP top, get more farm. Just getting super farm this Kayle is often a good thing to do, so then it gives you more leeway to just overpower your opponents. Just kind of what you need to do with this champion to be effective anyways. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, an underfed Kayle doesn't really do a hell of a whole lot. She's just an ult and a speed buff. You need to be fed to have the damage to really make a difference. And you can see that Rage Blade, the stacks building up right here as we auto-attack more. And basically the Rage Blade, as far as I know, every single on-hit effect procs twice, I think. You can see kind of I get this like purple outline. That's letting you know that my on-hit effects are triggering twice. And it looks like our team's in a fight here, and I'm not there, and I'm missing out on quite the fight, because it looks like we got Fizz so far. Soraka's going to go down, the Ornn's being pushed out. Darius is looking for kills, but he's not finding it so far. Darius is going to go down, the Jin's exhausted, so he's going to die as well. Man, my team is just going off. They don't even need me. And the snipe coming in for the other ace. That was a 4v5, my team just won. They didn't even need me, dude. I don't know when their red's up, probably soon. I'm going to go back top lane here and just push in more waves. And I should be able to get this tower here. I could probably tank it, it's not too bad. There we go. Okay, and heading off to the red buff, seeing that that's just taken our spin spawning. Okay, my team got the inhib tower, but they're on the run now. I don't think we should fight just yet, because their team is probably going to group us 5 pretty soon. Sooner than we were. Oh, but this Fizz is just going to get destroyed. And Darius, might be your turn next. Or maybe Jhin. Oh, the hook. The damage. Yep, he's gone. Soraka maybe next? I have a red buff, right? So this is really good on Kayle, because I can just slow people out with my autos. Let's go after Darius. Come here, you silly fool. You silly barbarian. Oh, that hook was just questionable on all accounts. So I guess that's going to be the inhibitor for us. Once we get the inhibitor, we can also just go back to bot side and get this tower here. We don't need to pressure their Nexus-related stuff just yet. We can still work on the rest of their base, get extra gold. Okay, there we go. Oh, is a fight beginning? The Thresh is going to catch on Fizz. Fizz completely caught out. The Ornalt coming in. He's going to knock into some people, but not me. And our Vi's going really deep. I don't know about this. Yeah, this seems a little bit too ham. Oh, but Ornn's getting caught out here. Let's just go ahead and wail on this guy. He's going to get broken pretty quick. Yep, Ezreal's going to pick that one up. Clean up the Thresh, trying to keep him alive. I think he should be fine. Yep, it looks like he is. Okay, what are we going for next? I kind of want to kill this Darius and Jhin. Oh, I got this Q on him. Alright, ult myself. Doing the damage. Here we go. There's the triple kill, baby. Just got to flash in, man. Get the guns ablazing and just go ham. That ulti timing was also pretty key there. If I didn't ulti when I did, I don't know if I would have survived. Oh, and Fizz taking a lot of heat. Ezreal taking some damage. Let's go and heal him up a little bit. I think we can end the game off of this, but I don't know that I want to. I want to buy more items. Let me buy. I want to buy more items, man. Please. No, Fizz, don't do it. Alright, here you go, team. Delivering them to their deaths. Alright, but we're going to kill the Fizz. Yeah, I just want to buy more items, man. I got 3.5k gold. I just want to buy a little bit more and then come and clean up the game for the finisher. It's also 22 minutes. I want to get a little bit more footage for you guys. Let's get the Zerk's extra attack speed's good. If you didn't run the same runes I'm running, I would recommend cooldown boots. But under these circumstances, it's a little bit different. And let's also get the Runaan's Hurricane, rounding out our build. This is kind of standard for Kayle, these 3 items. I do recommend these. Because with the Nashers, you have the CDR, the attack speed, the ability power, so you have the scalings you need. And the ability to use your spells frequently. The Rage Blade is just so much damage for Kayle. It's really, really good. Scales with everything you build for damage. And then Runaan's allows you to hit more than one target and maybe get the odd crit every once in a while. So very, very good items to have. So yeah, let's go top side and get the last bit of their base. We could just front door their base and just say, screw it, time to end the game. But I kind of want to extend this game just a little bit longer. Show you guys a little bit more stuff with Kayle. The more I can show you, the happier I am. Because the thing with me in League of Legends is I've known for quite a while that every single champion has a ton of potential. And it always disappoints me when I have some videos that I show the potential of the champion fully, and other videos where it ends before I can even show you anything. And we can just die this Darius because he's all alone. There we go. Ornn ulted, but I don't know where at. Oh, Jhin, are you sure about this? Yeah. That's the Kayle power, my dudes. Oh, there's the triple. A double triple this game. Not bad. I did KS that last one, though, I'll admit. You can see the Runaan's, though, really is effective on Kayle. It's only effective, though, when your E is activated. Right now, I have no Runaan's, but now I do. As you can see, the dot spawns as we do that. And Soraka's... I don't know if my ult works in base. My ult does not work in base. But now we know. Oh, the hook? Not quite gonna land. That's the game here, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the game here today. If you did, make sure to drop that rating. Helps out a lot. And subscribe for more. And again, guys, give me feedback on the topics I brought up, which were specifically no face cam and music instead. That's kind of in summary, at least. Let's look at the post-game stats here as well. Alright, 14-2, not too bad. I also want to see some other stuff, though, like damage stats. Alright, damage to the champions. Ezreal did the most, actually, 24,000. Nice job, my dude. We did 21,000. That game wasn't really that long. It wasn't really that eventful, so it wasn't really that many opportunities to show how much damage Kayle can really do. But towards the end of the game, you guys saw me like 3-4 hitting people. Yeah, imagine me doing that for like a 30-40-minute game. That's really what it can come to. It's pretty crazy. And yeah, Darius got no potential to do anything. We just bullied him all game long. Damage taken. We were pretty low on that one, but still second most for our team. But we only died twice. We did alright. So again, guys, that's the game here today. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave me the feedback if you did. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.